A very good morning to you. How are you doing? I hope that you're well, you're happy, you're blessed. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for choosing to watch MBCI. This is where we transform lives by the grace of God. And as we say each and every other day, is that we do truly value your time. So thank you so much for being here. Tutakuwa hapa mpaka pale 10 in the AM, and today we're going to have an amazing time. But even before I tell you what we're doing today, I officially want to invite you to Afya Clinic, where we talk about everything health. And today we'd be glad to hear how you're doing, how you've been since the last time we were here. That was on Wednesday last week. So tungetaka kujua, have you been? What are you thanking God for? I know there's so many reasons to thank the Lord. So tungetaka kujua unashukuru Mungu kwa sababu ya nini. So please feel free to text us through our numbers. That is 0721-105-105 on WhatsApp, 23814, our SMS code, which is absolutely free of charge. We're live on Facebook on MBCI TV Facebook page. We're live on YouTube on MBCI TV official YouTube page. So please feel free, send in your messages, send in your text messages, and we'll be able to read your feedback. Tuambie unatuwatch kutoka wapi, unatuwatch na kina nani, what are you thanking God for? Okay, karibu sana, we'll be happy to hear from you. Now, my name is Rachel Kahugu. On all social media pages utaweza kunipata pale, and even ukituma pia ujumbe wako pale on all social media pages at Rachel Kahugu nitaweza kupata. But for now, I'd love to tell you what we are doing today. So, last week we had a conversation around Mpox, and we did that because the county of Nakuru, that is the Ministry of Health in Nakuru County, they were doing a training of the health workers just to train them on Mpox, what is it, how is it spread, and that would help us as the people of Kenya to be able to understand what Mpox is. Na tulikuwa tunafanya hivyo because there were cases ambazo zimekuwa zimepatikana in Nakuru, in Mombasa, should be upande wa Western pia, but in every county that is, but the leading being Mombasa. I'm right, yeah? Yes, being Mombasa. Followed by, should be either Nakuru, yeah? So we talked about all that, na tuka agree that we have to know everything that surrounds Mpox so that we'll be safe and we'll help the people ambao wako na Mpox be able to recover and recover quickly. So we talked about all that. If you missed that, please feel free to go to our YouTube page and Facebook page on MBCI TV. Noteza kupata all the conversation there, and that will be of help to you. And now today, we'll be talking about cholera. Okay? Now, we said on Afya Clinic is where we talk about everything that affects your health, but we talk about it in a way that you're able to understand, to simplify. So if you have any question about cholera, najua tumekuwa tukisikia once in a while, you're not supposed to eat, especially street food. Tutakuwa najua tuko na hiyo part ya Mythbusters, tutakuwa tukiangalia kama ni ukweli ama si ukweli, is it related to cholera in any way. Tumekuwa tukiambiwa there's a time kulikuwa na outbreak ya cholera, so we'll be looking at all that. Also, we got to hear from some of you what you know about cholera, tutakuwa tukiangalia. But if you have any question, please feel free to text us through our WhatsApp number, that is 0721-105-105 or 23814, SMS code, which is absolutely free of charge. On Facebook and YouTube, tuko live pale, so on the comment section, we'll be able to find your feedback. And on all social media pages at Rachel Kahugo. But we'd love to just give you a small background of what cholera is and the history kidogo of cholera, so that even as we get into the discussion, you know what you're talking about. So for now, let's get the E in history segments.
Cholera, a severe diarrhea illness caused by the bacterium Vibrio cholerae, has a long and deadly history. It is thought to have originated in the Indian subcontinent, especially around the Ganges Delta, where the warm blackish waters created an ideal environment for the bacteria to thrive. The first documented pandemic started in 1817, spreading from India to Southeast Asia and Middle East and parts of Africa. Throughout the 19th and early 20th centuries, 6 major pandemics resulted in millions of deaths worldwide, fueled by expanding global trade and and colonialism, which enabled the rapid spread of people and contaminated water sources. A key advancement in understanding cholera occurred during the third pandemic between 1852 and 1860, notably during the 1854 outbreak in London. British Dr. John Snow is recognized as a pioneer of modern epidemiology for identifying contaminated public water pump on Broad Street as the source of the outbreak. His research established the connection between water contamination and disease transmission, challenging the then common miasma theory that attributed illness to bad air. However, it took many years before sanitation improvements and public health systems were widely implemented, especially in rapidly growing urban areas. Cholera remains a significant health concern today, particularly in regions lacking access to clean water and proper sanitation. The seventh pandemic, which began in 1961, is ongoing and mainly affects parts of Africa, Asia, and the Caribbean. Recent large outbreaks in Haiti 2010 and Yemen from 2016 onwards have underscored the ongoing vulnerability of populations in crisis situations. Although oral rehydration therapy and vaccine have greatly lowered death rates, cholera continues to highlight global inequalities in health and the critical need for improved water, sanitation, and hygiene wash infrastructure.
All right, so that is it about cholera, and that's the small history about cholera. But since tuko hapa na doc, we'll be able to get into more discussion about that. Karibu sana.
Asante sana.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you too.
Yeah.
For inviting me.
Asante.
Yeah, my name is Mary Misheru. I'm a public health officer by profession, and I love my job. And I also coordinate school health activities in the entire county.
Okay.
Yes.
Now,
and institutional health, that is hospital sanitation.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, most of the time, tukisikia about public health officers, the PHOs,
yes,
mostly people really don't understand what that is. Okay. Because we're used to generalizing the health sector as daktari amekuja. So a PHO ni nani?
A public health officer is an officer who has been trained through the Kenya Medical Training colleges for a period, if he's doing a diploma, for a period of 3 years. And we do preventive and promotive health services. That is all health related issues that affect the public is our business.
Okay.
Actually, in Kiswahili, our name is Afisa wa Afya ya Jamii. Yes.
Okay.
Ama Afya ya Umma.
Okay. Is there a difference between a PHO and a CH? CHPs. CHPs.
No, CHPs are not trained people. These are just local people who have simple basic knowledge. And their role mainly is just to pass messages. But a PHO is a technical person.
Okay.
Somebody who has trained in many fields. Actually, a public health officer is trained on all aspects of health.
Okay.
Be it building construction. We are part of those people who approve building plans.
Yeah.
We supervise the building plans. We also trained on food safety.
Yeah.
That is food science. We also trained on health promotion, meat inspection, anything that affects human health.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Now today we're talking about cholera. Cholera,
Yes.
in layman's language, ni nini?
Cholera, in simple terms, I would call it, let me talk it in Kiswahili. Cholera ni kipindupindu, that disease that you can get through the ingestion of contaminated food on water.
Okay.
And that food is infected with the cholera causing agent, which is a bacteria. We call it the Vibrio cholerae. So when you ingest, which is found in feces, that is human feces. So like if you find in areas where we have very poor sanitation or where the sewage may burst, and then it is getting to the water system, then you take that water without treating it, you already ingest the Vibrio cholerae, and it multiplies very fast. And is a disease that can kill you within a very short time, within 24 hours.
24 hours?
Yes.
Okay.
Because what happens when you ingest the Vibrio cholerae, the multiplication is so fast. Then you start diarrheaing, vomiting, you have stomach cramps. So in the process of that vomiting and diarrheaing, you lose a lot of waters, a lot of fluid in your body. So if you're not taking any fluid, you get dehydrated. The electrolyte imbalances now brings about the shock.
Okay.
And if you're not taken care of very fast, you die because of that dehydration.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, you know, when you talk about cholera, sometimes you talk about it so lightly, without knowing it's a disease that would kill in a very short time.
Very short time.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think it's important we talk about that. So you've explained how it's transmitted.
Yes, simply because there are so many ways. Other than the water, you have the vegetables, the seafoods, because you find most of the time, like if you go back to the rural areas, their main source of water is the spring or a well. And how they have placed the well and the toilet is a key issue, and that is where the public health comes in. Because for us we need to site a toilet and a well at a distance so that there is no that cross contamination. Okay. Because if you site a well just next to the toilet, or where, like, let's say your plot is a bit inclining, then you put your toilet upwards and you put your well downwards. And mostly that is what people will do, because they know that is where they can get their water. So there is that seepage. So if any person who is using that toilet has the Vibrio cholerae, has used that toilet, those Vibrio cholerae will be transmitted to the water. And this water is using it for cooking, for washing, for drinking, and for even irrigating. Atanyunyuzia zile mboga zake, that small kitchen garden. Then in the process you'll harvest the vegetables, be it the tomatoes, be it the wherever, and then ingests without proper cooking. So you get the Vibrio cholerae. During the rainy season, you find most of the time we have a lot of floods. And most of our toilets in Nakuru are pit latrines, and they fill up. They overflow, and they overflow to our farms. They find our vegetables, our danias, our cabbages, our vitungus, and we're very good in kachumbali. Kenyans love kachumbali. And this kachumbali now, it's not cooked. So somebody just harvests, washes with that dirty water, brings it to the market, and the person who is now preparing the kachumbari does not care to even wash it properly, or even use something like vinegar, because vinegar will kill the microbes. So he just cuts, sells. So he's just ingesting the Vibrio cholerae.
Okay. Now that explains why every time there's a conversation about cholera, people talk about street foods.
Yes.
So apart from that, and you may explain about vegetables and washing, is there any other way that street foods are related to cholera?
Yes. Like, I'm the person now selling the street food. I'm not examined, because most of those street foods are not examined. I have the Vibrio cholerae with me, and then I don't practice hygiene. I don't wash my hands. I go to the toilet with a very small tissue. Wakati najipanguza inakatika. So by the end of the day, and then I come and prepare for you the mayai, the smoky smoochers, and the kachumbari. So that is how you eat. Actually, if you have cholera, you fed on human feces. But now the question is, how did I eat it? That's the big question. Because by the end of the day, you can't put feces in your plate and eat. So how did I eat these feces? And it was just cholera, even typhoid, amoebiasis, all those diarrhea diseases.
Yeah.
At a given time, you have ingested human feces,
Okay.
which is contaminated.
Yeah.
But now the big question is always, how did I eat the feces?
Okay.
I can eat it through water, through the juices that we get on the streets, the fruit juice,
Yeah.
fresh squeezed fruit juice. Somebody is infected, is preparing, or they have been stored in unhygienic condition.
Yeah.
Because most of the time they are on the streets. That is the same street that the previous night there was an overflow of sewage and it passed through there.
Yeah.
So if there were Vibrio cholera is in that sewage, and then you've raid your gunia, you've put some are even spilling from the bag, the gunia, and somebody just picks, I want to eat this.
Okay.
Like if you look at those people who prepare kachumbari, I wish you'd look at the water they used to wash.
Yeah.
You cannot even, if you see that water, you cannot eat. I can give an example, like there's a time we had a competition for schools in one of our schools within Nakuru County. So as we were doing our routine inspections and routine surveillance, we came across those people who were selling those kachumbali, mayai, and the sausages. And there were a group of learners and the teacher lining up to get those. So I told them, before you buy whatever you're buying, I want you to just see the kind of water that this person is using to wash the tomato, to wash the onion, and the kind of hands. Makucha imejaa uchafu. Once you see it, if you're ready to buy.
Yeah.
They just left. When they saw it, they left.
I think what I'm getting from what you're saying is that hygiene is very important.
Very important.
And as you say it, not only for cholera,
yes,
it's also for, like, in general health.
Yes.
You just need to maintain good hygiene. So last week, I was giving an example of during the COVID season.
Yes.
How we used to see hand washing facilities literally everywhere.
Yes.
Kabla uingie kwa mtu kuna hand washing facility kwa gates, kwa mlango, in churches, in schools. As we continue, zinaenda zikireduce.
Yes.
So probably utazipata tu kwa churches. At home, ingia tu utaoshea mkono kwa sink. Or sometimes hata hautaosha at all because
true.
You know, in schools also. Yeah. So as you're saying, I think it's very important for us to go back to using sanitizers.
Yes.
Just making sure that we are clean.
And the cheapest is just water and soap.
Yeah.
Because, sanitizers also have a challenge. Because most of the sanitizer, not just any sanitizer, can kill those microbes. It has to be a sanitizer with an alcoholic content of 70 plus. Yes.
Okay.
If it is below, it's not killing all your microbes.
Okay.
And then you cannot use sanitizers for the whole day.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to use only 5 times. The 6th time you need to wash. Because you're applying it and you're not removing it. So the moment you apply, you're not removing. You become sticky, and also now the microbes can sticky very well. And then you're using the wrong sanitizer. So by the end of the day, you think you're safe, but you are not safe. But the moment you wash with water and soap, everything is good to go.
Okay.
And don't just water and soap, clean water and soap.
Okay.
And like if you wash hands with water and soap, you can prevent hygiene-related diseases to 40%. Yes.
Okay.
And if you go to our hospitals, the huge percentage of our diseases are wash-related. That is water, sanitation, and hygiene-related. So if we can just improve on water, we make sure our water is clean, our sanitation is good, is improved, and our hygiene practices are up to par, 80% of those diseases in the hospital will not have them.
Okay.
So we'll be saving quite a huge amount of money. And also the human resource.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I'd want for you to tell me, now, we say that now that you're having conversations here, tusemanga this is a safe space, okay? So this is where you learn, and we also learn,
Sure.
okay? So, mahali tumefika sasa, because we've been talking about hygiene in most of the shows that we've been having on Afya Clinic. Tuambie on the comment section or through WhatsApp or SMS, we'll get it. So just tell us, where would you say you're at with issues of hygiene? Do you have hand washing facilities? Do you wash your hands? Would you say your home is okay? Yani iko sawa mambo ya hygiene? Uko wapi in terms of hygiene? And what do you think you need to do better? Yeah? So tell us, tutakuwa tukizisoma. Now, how long does it take for one to start showing the symptoms of cholera? You said in like 24 hours, it can actually kill.
Yes.
But how long does it take for me to actually now see the first signs?
Well, one, the bodies are different. How we react, our immunities is very different.
Yeah.
But within a few hours, because you see, whatever you ingest, digestion takes place within an hour, within less than an hour.
Yeah.
If it is water, it is 20 minutes. That's the digestion, the assimilation and all that. But it is food, it takes a longer time.
Yeah.
But within a few hours, you start having stomachache, cramps, vomiting.
Yeah.
Then you now move to diarrhea. And this diarrhea is not like a diarrhea you'll just go once. You go, before you come back, you want to go back.
Yeah.
And the kind of diarrhea for cholera is a bit different. It's very distinct. It is like, you see, like the way you wash your rice,
Okay.
that water,
Yeah.
it is like that. Because it is really corroding your intestinals and it's removing everything, you know, all the beneficial bacteria and all that in your body.
Okay.
Because of that frequent. And then sometimes you're vomiting, you're diarrheaing. So inatoka huku nyuma na inatoka mbele.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you become really
Within very
dehydrated.
few hours, yes.
Okay, I see. Now, can one have, is there any case that you've ever seen or heard of someone who has cholera but doesn't have the symptoms? Because you know for some diseases you can be a carrier but you don't have the symptoms.
Some may have mild signs, but a very small percentage, which will, if the body is so strong, it can clear on itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you cannot say like you have somebody who has a carrier of cholera per se. Those bacteria, some of these bacteria live in the environment.
Yeah.
So the moment it is agitated and it's given a conducive environment, it just multiplies.
Okay.
Yes.
What's the treatment?
The treatment of cholera is you treat the symptoms. First you do the rehydration. Now you take a lot of fluids.
Yeah.
So that now you can balance your electrolytes. And then you take some antibiotics.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So it's just antibiotics.
Yes, and that rehydration is key.
Okay.
Yeah. Even when somebody is at home and you are diarrheaing, you are vomiting, even as you prepare to come to the hospital, it's always good even to walk with your water, rehydration water. And obviously for diarrhea, if that is that severe, you need to have some bit of sugar in it, some bit of salt in it to balance the electrolytes in the body.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you can just walk into a shop and buy you have the ORS in the chemist.
Okay.
So you dilute and you drink as you come, because dehydration is the one that finishes people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hear you. Now, let's take a look at the Vox Pops just to get to see what you know about cholera. But just to remind you is that I'm already getting feedbacks and we'll be reading them. So our numbers are open. That is 0721 105 105 on WhatsApp, 23814 SMS code, which is absolutely free of charge. We're live on Facebook on MBCI TV Facebook page. We're live on YouTube on MBCI TV official YouTube page. On all social media pages at Rachel Kahugo, I'll be able to get your feedback. But for now, let's get some of the Vox Pops so that we'll be able to see what you know about cholera.
Symptoms za cholera, kuna vile unasikia tumbo inauma, unahara, na kuna baridi kwa mwili, kitu kama hiyo.
Tuseme moja ni kama kuedesha, yani ndio kuhara, kuumwa na tumbo na pengine kuumwa na kichwa.
Signs na symptoms za cholera ni kuhara na kutapika, na zinaletwa na uchafu. I think that is the most key. Hiyo ndio kitu ya yenye inafaa kuangaliwa sana. Uchafu ndio inaleta cholera.
Perfect. So that is what we have. What would you say about the video that we've just seen?
Well, it's good. I appreciate that people know, at least they have some clues that what is cholera or what is the symptoms.
Yeah.
Now, as because they know, I wish now they can move to the preventive bit. Yeah, and I also want to add the house fries.
Yeah.
They also cause cholera.
Okay.
Because you see, like if you have a toilet that is dirty, one thing, a house fry can fry for 7 kilometers. So if you have a toilet that is stained with feces, the fly will come, and the way the house flies behaves, whenever it comes to a product, it vomits what it has taken and takes what is there. So it will vomit and take, it will vomit and take the feces with the Vibrio cholerae. Then it will fly to either a house or somebody is just taking his tea or anything, and it will land there. So when it lands to the food or to that drink, it will vomit again and take what is there fresh.
I've never heard of that.
Yes. So if you, and what do we do normally as Africans? What do we do when there's a cup of tea, uko na chai pale, hizi imekuja, si unatoa tu na kuitupa?
Imwage tu.
Yeah,
just don't take it anymore.
The solution, don't take it anymore because it's already contaminated.
Okay.
Like now, we go to the market. For mamas who are watching, we go to the market. We want to buy carrots, we want to buy fruits. But before I buy the carrot, I want to taste the carrot to feel if it, to get it, it's sweet. So what do? We pick the carrot, we use our cloth, and we chew. We don't know where that carrot was washed. And mostly you find they are washed in drains, where there is wastewater, fecal matter all over, carried during the rainy seasons. So what have you eaten?
We need to do better. We really need to do better with this hygiene topic. Because I now feel like the hygiene topic should have been a topic by itself.
Hygiene is quite huge.
It looks like it's really
hygiene
huge.
Carries everything.
In terms of?
In terms of disease control.
Okay.
Okay.
So once you're okay, hygiene-wise, uko sawa. You'll solve a lot of things. You know, I've seen, let me just read this one comment. Kuna, I see you. And I'm not 100% in terms of hygiene. Actually, I do not wash hands in town for the fear of washing with contaminated water. We'll talk about that. But at home, we try clean and sanitize our washrooms daily. We also encourage the washing of hands before meals. Then we always boil or treat our drinking and teeth brushing water. Anthony, asante sana. Now, we'll talk about these because nimeona kuna very important points here. But maybe let's just start with washing your hands in town, because I've had this a lot. People feel like the water in town is contaminated.
Well, for water in town, so long as it's water from the treatment companies, that is Nawasco for Nakuru. For Naivasha, we have the Naivasco, and for the rural areas, we have Naruasco. So long as that water the pipe is not leaking, that water is safe. And you can always wash in where you can see the fittings are okay. Like if you walk into a supermarket, you walk into a hotel, you can wash your hands very well, but
sure.
with water and soap, not just water.
Yeah.
And then the process of hand washing is also key, because you find most of the time people walk into a wash basin and they just kidogo daka kidogo amejiwet. That is wetting your hands. That's not washing hands.
Yeah.
And if like in school, what you're doing, because we want the kids to get it right, we do a small experiment. We call it the paper challenge. We use black pepper as now the germs.
Yeah.
So we put water in a basin, we spread the black pepper. Then somebody who has not washed hands dips the hands. You'll find all the black pepper will stick on the hands.
Yeah.
And then somebody now with soap, has applied soap, dips. It is just separate.
Okay.
Meaning when you use soap to hand wash, you remove all the germs.
Yeah.
But when you use plain water, you don't remove anything. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now the second part of this is that anasema at home we clean and sanitize our washrooms daily. We also encourage the washing of hands before meals, and then we always boil and treat drinking and teeth brushing water. So maybe this is and Anthony, it's really important that you've raised that point, because sometimes watu wana treat na kuboil maji ya kukunywa peke yake, but for brushing your teeth uko like maji yoyote tu would do. How important is that?
It is very important.
Yeah.
Even the water for washing the fruits, because you're not cooking the fruits. Yeah. It should be that treated water.
Okay.
Because sometimes we wash and we don't peel the fruit.
Unakula
we eat with the cover.
Yeah.
So also the water for washing the fruits are those vegetables that you need to use for salads.
Okay. Okay.
They should use clean water.
All right.
And nowadays we have small filters that you can fix on the tap. Yeah. Like the kitchen tap.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
So as you wash, as the water comes down now, it's all the microbes that is filtered. Yeah. So even your washing of utensils, it's clean water.
Okay.
Yeah, clean and safe water.
Yeah. Now we'll be talking about how to treat your water. But before that, let's get the part 2 of the Vox Pops.
Symptoms za Cholera, kuna vile unasikia tumbo inauma, unahara na kuna baridi kwa mwili, kitu kama hiyo.
Tuseme moja ni kama kuedesha, yani ndio kuhara, kuumwa na tumbo na pengine kuumwa na kichwa.
Signs na symptoms za cholera ni kuhara na kutapika, na zinaletwa na uchafu. I think that is the most key. Hiyo ndio kitu yenye inafaa kuangaliwa sana. Uchafu ndio inaleta cholera.
Najua kipindupindu ni ugonjwa hatari, ni kwa sababu ukimpata mwanadamu unampeleka mbio kabisa, hivi kwamba ikosa tiba kwa haraka anaweza aga hata kwa siku 2. Huwa inaharibu system ya tumbo, kama vile unakuta kuna nafasi ya chakula kukaa tumboni, ndio kikamwagiliwa asidi, kikimwagiliwa asidi ndio kinasagika. Ukipatwa na kipindupindu hiyo hakuna hiyo nafasi, huwa kazi ni kuhara na kutapika, kisha unakosa maji mwilini, unaaga.
Kipindupindu huwa inakosiwa na poor hygiene, like ukikula vitu chafu ama ukikaa place chafu hivyo utapata na kipindupindu.
Ni tumbo kuuma na kuendesha.
Cholera, kitu ya kwanza najua inaweza sababishwa na maji chafu, inaweza sababishwa na unaweza patwa na kuhara na kutapika.
Cholera ni ugonjwa ambao unaletwa na uchafu. Ukikula chakula chenye ziko na uchafu, unaanza kuhara, ukihara uchofu.
So that is it. How are you supposed to treat water? Is it just boiling, kidogo tu na uko sawa?
Okay, before I even talk about treating the water, I would wish those people talking the right thing, yes. But now that uchafu thing, they're not very specific.
Yeah.
And that is where we miss the point. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it is uchafu that has fecal waste that of an infected person with cholera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I hear you.
Yeah.
Now,
so treating water. Water, there's so many ways of treating water.
Yeah.
At the household level, we can treat our water through boiling, and we can also use chemicals to treat.
Yeah.
We can also use the filtration method, using the filters, the household filters. So like for boiling, most people say they boil water, but in the real sense, they warm the water.
Ah, okay.
Because you find sometimes what they do, they have cooked their meals, that hiyo makaa kidogo imebaki. Anachukua sufuria kubwa, anaweka maji, anafunika, anaenda kulala. Hajali kama itakuwa imechepuka, bora niwekelea maji. Asubuhi asema maji yake ni sawa. But boiling water, you have to boil it, and there is that roll boil. Like the way we boil water for cooking ugali, it has to boil kabisa. And then you put it to cool in a safe place where there is no contamination. Then after that, you put in a clean container. And once it's finished, you start the same process again.
Okay.
But you see, what they do, it's not boiling, it's just warming the water. And they say they have treated the water.
Power.
So its water should be really boiled, the roll boiling.
Okay.
So the use of chemicals, we have several. We have aquatabs. It's a chlorine-based. In form of tablets. And those ones comes with manufacturer instruction. Every tablet, because you find there is a manufacturer who say one tablet to 20 liters, one tablet to 10 liters, one tablet to 100 liters. But we know Kenyans are very poor in reading. So sometimes, because he has used of year 1 to 20, because it's the most common, he'll buy anything and use that way. So it could be the 1 to 100. Then he has ametumia kwa 1 to 20. So what happens? This water has a lot of chlorine, so it corrodes the GIT. Yes.
Okay.
Or he has used 1 to 20 for 1 to 10. Still, there's a problem. So the water is not well treated. So by the end of the day, the microbes have not been killed.
Okay.
So you still get infection, and you say, I got infections, I treat my water. You're trying
What's
to look.
going on?
Yes.
So you have to be very keen and read instructions.
Read instructions.
Okay.
Then we have the liquid water guard. That one also with instructions how you put and how you need to give it the 30 minutes contact time. So sometimes somebody just put and a shake
immediately.
Alafu anakunywa. The chemical reaction has not taken place. That is why we need the 30, both for the tablet and the liquid. 30 minutes contact time.
All right. So read instructions.
Yes.
Okay.
The others will do. Somebody will also come and he says he has a storage tank.
Maybe that's the second one, yeah?
It's still a treatment under that chemical treatment. The storage tank, let's say it's 3,000 liters. So he'll do his maths and put the tablets as per the 3,000 liters. But in the evening, it rains. So what have you treated? You have not treated that water. And that is what most people do. Mimi sitaki kusumbuliwa na kutreat maji kila siku.
Naeka tu kwa yote.
Naeka kwa yote. Jioni kunanyesha.
Inakuwa diluted.
Yes.
I hear you. Now let's take a very short break. We'll be coming right back. It's 9 a.m. So that tells you it's top of the hour. So we're taking a very short break. As we come back, we'll be coming back to read your feedbacks. We'll be coming back to hear from you. If you have any question or any comment, we'll be coming back for that. For now, let's take a very short break. Tutakuwa tunarudi.
MBCI Television, transforming lives.
Kila kitu, there's no test that we have not done.
God. All we have to do is to trust the Lord. You know, this is the third time you are going to the doctors. At this point, sijui ni wapi nitaangalia.
Kuna hii kitu inaitwa kiyoyozi, umeiona sana, hata labda ushaitumia. Kiyoyozi inatumika kufanya nini?
Kiyoyozi.
Ile tu ina sound hivyo, kiyoyozi inatumika kufanya nini?
Kuyoyoa.
Oh my God.
Kuyoyoa.
Kuna hawa wavyele. Wavyele ni kina nani?
Wavyele ni kama mwananchi hivi.
Ni kama?
Mwananchi.
Wa miaka ngapi hadi ngapi?
Mwananchi wa kiwango ya kutoka miaka 30 mpaka 45 hapo.
Haba na haba?
Kujaza kibabu.
Sisi kwa sisi?
Hapo kimeumana. Yuyu kwa huyu.
Kuna huyu mtu mwenye kwa parliament anaitwa mkutubi. Mkutubi anafanya kazi gani kwa parliament?
It's about to go down.
Anasaidia watu kujiexpress na ukweli yao.
Mkutubi kwa kizungu anaitwa
judge.
The Global Mentors Connect and Miracle Magazine, together with the Body of Christ, is inviting you to an event of honor of a matriarch in faith, a mother, and a woman of prayer, Bishop Dr. Emily Wangoi. Bishop Dr. Emily Wangoi of Bethany House of Prayer Ministry International has been consistent in the ministry for a period spanning over 30 years. The occasion of honor is scheduled for 26th July 2025 at STEM Hotel from 9:30 a.m. 1 Thessalonians 5:12. Brothers, we ask you to show your appreciation for those who work among you, set an example for you in the Lord and instruct you. Hold them in the highest regard, loving them because of their work. Live in peace with each other. Purpose to attend.
MBCI Television, transforming lives.
All right, we're back after that very short break. Thank you so much for staying. Today we're talking about cholera. Okay, so any question that you have, please feel free to ask and we'll be able to reach back to you. Now, there's a very intriguing question here. I hadn't thought of it. Mm-hmm. Is there a vaccine for cholera?
Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm. At what point in a human life?
At what point in the human life? Most people who get are those on transit, like people coming from India. You find there are the traffic controls or the port services. Somebody is required to get that vaccine.
Okay.
The cholera vaccine.
Okay.
But now that thing is only for 6 months. So you cannot keep on giving somebody every 6 months.
Yeah.
It's not cost effective.
Yeah.
And vaccines are very expensive. So the best thing is prevention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What causes normally? What causes an outbreak for cholera in, say, like in Nakuru County or Nairobi City?
What causes cholera outbreak? One, poor sanitation and poor hygiene practices.
Yeah.
So, because like if somebody, just one person has it, and then he's assuming like it's a wedding, one of those people who are doing the cooking and all the serving has cholera. So in the process, he spreads to that congregation.
Yeah.
And then you'll go home by the end of the day. So you go spread to your family.
Yeah.
You see the way
it's moving.
It's moving.
Yeah.
All the food industry, somebody in a hotel, these shanties, is having cholera, is preparing food in very unhygienic conditions. The Vibrio cholera gets in. So what happens? Whoever consumes the food get the infection. And now, sometimes, Kenyans, we are not very good in health-seeking services.
Yeah.
So you'll wait until you are down kabisa, that is when you come. But before then, umetapika, umehara, na umecontaminate so many things. Because even the bed sheets that person is using, kama ametapikia, ukuje uoshe bila uosha vizuri, or you come into contact. And sometimes mtoto atakuja ashike zile sheet pale, anaongea na mamake ama babake pale mwenye ni mgonjwa. The next thing, that child ataweka hiyo kidole kwa mdomo. The infection. And then we had this tradition of like maji ya kunawa mkono iko kwa besheni. Then the first person is the father. Then the mother. Then the bigger children. The least ni ule mtoto mdogo. So kama kulikuwa na microbes zote, ule mtoto ndiye anafanya nini? Anazibeba. Immunity yake iko chini.
So end up at risk.
That is,
And maybe it's important to say the best way for hand washing, and most of the people really learned this during COVID, is using running water.
Yes, running water.
History ya kuoshanga mikono na maji kwa besheni shwali. That's a 1917 thing.
Yes.
Okay? Let's wash our hands with clean running water.
And soap. Don't leave that.
Yeah, and soap. Yes. That's very important. Now, I want us to look at the myths that surround cholera. Now, if you're there, you've heard of something that for sure this is a myth. And ukotopura jembia, this one, it's not true. So please share with us, and then we'll help you look at it. Is it true? Is it a myth? We'll be able to look at it. But for now, let's get to look at some of the mythbusters. And a very first mythbuster is that cholera is always deadly. Is it true?
Somehow, but not always.
Yeah.
If there is quick intervention by rehydration and care, that person survives.
Yeah. It's not always.
Yeah, it's not always.
Deadly. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. The second one is that cholera spreads through air.
No.
Yeah.
You have to ingest either water or food.
That is contaminated.
Cholera. Yes, that is contaminated.
Okay. The third one is that only dirty environments cause cholera.
No. Well, dirty environments, contaminated environments, the Vibrio cholera can cause cholera as you come into contact and maybe you use whatever in that environment. But also we have now the issue of water. We have other issues of food that is contaminated, which can still cause cholera. Yeah.
And the fourth one is that antibiotics are mainly the treatment for cholera. Are they the main treatment, no?
No, rehydration. Just trying to add what you have lost.
Yeah.
The waters, the fluids That is the main thing.
Yeah.
Because even if you're given antibiotics and you are dehydrated, you cannot be cured.
Yeah.
So the main thing is the rehydration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then from there, the antibiotics.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's one of the main needs that you've had while handling cholera?
Well, there are quite many. Sometimes they would say that it's a curse, which is not.
Yeah.
Or sometimes it's like, they don't connect the contamination aspect. They always say like, that person sold me something that was not good.
Yeah.
But now it's not bringing the aspect of contamination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it could be not good because it was rotten.
Yeah.
But it could be bad because it was contaminated.
Okay.
So there are two different things. So that aspect of the fecal contamination, many people likes to learn away from it.
Okay.
But that is the main thing.
Okay.
Yes.
We've had people talking about food poisoning.
Yes.
And I see you have someone who's asking, then what's the difference between food poisoning and cholera? If it's all gotten, through food, how would you know the difference?
Well, food poisoning can be as a result of so many things. It could be as a result of toxins.
Yeah.
Like we have the toxins in cereals, then you feed on that. Like maybe somebody has, maize is full of aflatoxin.
Yeah.
Then it is grounded as flour. Then you prepare ugali. You eat that ugali, you get food poisoning.
Yeah.
Or chemical poisons. There are so many toxins, but cholera stands out with, it's a bacterial disease and it's spread by just one bacteria.
Yeah.
That is the Vibrio cholerae bacteria.
Yeah.
But the food poisoning could be even overstayed food. We have so many other bacteria that grow. Like if you have rice, cooked rice. Cooked rice is not supposed to be refrigerated and used the next day. Because the more when you refrigerate cooked rice, the bacteria develop very fast. And if you want to just go and do an experiment, just go and cook rice, then bakisha kidogo, funikia hapo, give it a day or two.
Yeah.
Itakuwa kama huge. So there are a lot of chemicals, there are a lot of bacteria that cause food poisoning, or even just dirt.
Yeah.
Simple dirt, simple chemical residues.
Yeah.
Utakuta you've bought vegetables. The farmer alisikia kuna bei imekuwa mzuri na alikuwa amespray dawa jana. So akachuna tu, akaziuza tu.
So you need to be very careful. Very careful with what you're eating, but also what I've gotten is that you have to be very keen with hygiene.
Hygiene is
whatever it is that you're taking at home, make sure that unai clean vizuri with treated water.
Yes.
And we've talked about how to treat the water.
And then even how we do the refrigeration can cause a lot of food poisoning.
Yeah.
So you find some people, they mix cooked food and uncooked food. So the moment they mix, there's that contamination with mycotoxins, which now causes food poisoning.
Yeah.
And then even if it is the raw food, how do you store it? Like you have fish, you have chicken, and you have beef. So which goes down, which goes up?
That's a thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Because out of the three, one decomposes faster than the other.
So which decomposes faster?
The fish and the chicken. Yes.
So it has to be the fish and the chicken and then the beef down?
Yes, the chicken down, so that even if it drips, it doesn't drip to
get to the beef.
Yes.
Okay. Makes sense. That was very, very, very important. Now, I know we'll be having the tips later, but even as we do that with Brenda, we'd love for you to tell us what are some of the things that you're getting from this conversation. Na feel kama conversation ya leo ni kufunzwa how to live well at home and to make sure that you're healthy. And not only at home, how to live as a healthy human being, how to wash your hands, how to make sure that everything that you're ingesting is clean, because that is also very important. Ukienda pale nje, you're hungry, you're going about your business, you want to take maybe smoky or some mayai, make sure that you first check if they're clean, how they're washing their hands, how they're handling the kachumbari, you know, all that. Just make sure that whatever it is that you're taking is clean. But also we've been talking about you have to take a lot of water. Does that help? For example, you've taken something that is not very clean, but you're one person who takes a lot of water. Would that help in any way?
Well, not really. Because first I want to know, is this water you are taking safe, not clean? Because you have clean water, and safe water,
safe treated.
Yes.
Okay.
Because clean water is you can see it is clean from, but safe water is that one that has no microbes or any other contamination.
Yeah.
What drinking water makes, it helps you the cleansing and the rehydration. But it cannot help you to stop diarrhea or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So hygiene is very key.
Yeah.
Very
So just
key.
hygiene.
Hygiene is everything.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. Now, I'd love for us to get to check out one segment that is usually very important, and that is healthy living. And today I'm saying that it's very important because it's one of the topics that we've talked about today, or rather some of the words that you've used, Sana, in today's conversation, how to be very clean, because that will make sure that you're healthy. To be saying if your sanitation is okay, you've sorted 40% of the health issues, yeah?
Yes.
Yes. So today let's look at healthy living, how to make sure that you're living well. Usishinde ukienda hospitalini because you know you're not well, your head, your stomach, blah, blah, blah. Healthy living.
Hello and welcome to Healthy Living, where we share simple health tips for a better, stronger life. I'm Brenda Kareji, and today we are talking about a serious but preventable disease, cholera. What is cholera? Cholera is an illness caused by bacteria found in dirty water or contaminated food. It spreads quickly and can cause watery diarrhea, vomiting, and dehydration. So, how can you protect yourself and your loved ones? Number 1. Drink water. Always drink water that has been boiled, chlorinated, or comes from a safe source. Store it in a clean container. Number 2. Wash your hands often. Use soap and clean water, especially when using the toilet and before eating or preparing food. Number 3. Cook food properly. Eat hot, well-cooked meals. Wash fruits and vegetables with clean water. Avoid food sold in unclean conditions. Number 4. Use toilets and keep surroundings clean. Never defecate in the open. Keep your home and compound clean to prevent the spread of illness. Number 5. Act fast when sick. If you notice symptoms like watery diarrhea or vomiting, go to the hospital or clinic immediately. Rehydration using oral rehydration salts (ORS) or clean fluids can save a life. What to do if someone gets sick? If someone has diarrhea or vomiting, take them to the nearest hospital immediately. Start giving them oral rehydration salts (ORS) or clean fluids to prevent dehydration. Don't wait. Early treatment can save a life. Together, we can beat cholera by keeping our water clean, our hands washed, and our food safe. Let's stay alert, act fast, and protect our communities. Thank you for watching Healthy Living. Until next time, stay clean, stay safe, and keep living healthy.
Perfect. So we're back, and that is it on Healthy Living. And I love vile imeisha pale that prevention is better. You don't have to wait mpaka it's too late. Also, realize you're starting to get the symptoms, early intervention is better. So you'd rather go to hospital early enough. It's better. It saves a life. Okay? So, what would be your parting shot on today's discussion?
Well, I would say that we need to take hygiene as our key thing. And hygiene is divided into 4 domains. So we have the personal hygiene, that is the hygiene from head to toe, your clothing, your body cleanness. Then we have the water hygiene, that is ensuring that whatever water we use is clean and safe. We have the environmental hygiene, ensure that our environment is well kept. That is from the house, the toilet, our wells are well protected and well designed. When we have the domestic hygiene, how do we handle our waste within our settlements, be it at the household, be it at the plot, be it our institutions, how do we handle our waste? Because our waste are the ones that now brings about the house flies, the contaminations. So we must have best practices in waste management, right from the household all the way to our institutions and even to our markets. Yes.
Perfect.
And always wash your hands with water, and clean water and soap. Regularly.
Yes. For the people who've had a conversation and they'd love to have more conversation, probably come get checked and ask more questions they'd want to ask about the public health sector. Do you have a number that they can call?
Yes. I can share my number. I'm a public health officer and I work in Nakuru County at the headquarters. My office is at Old Town Hall and my number is 0741 931 587.
Can I take it again?
0741 931 587. And you can always walk into any health facility because we have public health officers stationed at those health facilities, and they can also give you a lot of information. Yes.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming today. That has been a good conversation. I feel like we've been talking to everyone, literally. And it's the simple things of how we live, and it's the simple things that make sure that we won't be going to hospital every now and then. So I'm sure there's something that you have gotten today that you know you need to incorporate into your day-to-day life. Kama ulikuwa umeacha kunawa mikono sana, tumeambiwa that you should be very careful with that. Make sure that you wash your hands with clean water, clean treated water and soap. That's very important. So that has been it. But before we get the tips, I'd love for us to get the Did You Know segment. So this particular segment helps us with just jigging our minds kidogo before we go into the other segment where we check out what we have gotten from our today's conversation. So today's Did You Know segment inasema that, did you know that an adult human has fewer bones than a baby? That babies have 270 while adults have 206 bones. Is it true? Did you know that? Did you know that a human body, like an adult human, has fewer bones than a baby? Mtoto ndo anakanga kama kona fewer bones, but the thing is, a baby has more bones than an adult human. So an adult has 206 bones. Well, a baby has 270. Maybe one day we'll do we'll see. We may do it next Wednesday. We may just do like a small, is it documentary? Just like a small piece to show you the bones that we have for you as an adult. Najua labda tunaona kama 206 bones are a lot, and 260, or is it 270? 270 for a baby, they look like, that's too much. That's too much for a baby. But we will look at that and we will show you. Tutaongea na producer, tuone mambo iko namna gani. We see if we can do something like that so that we'll get to see all the bones of a baby. How does it add up to 270? All the bones of an adult, and how does it add up to 206? But that has been it. Thank you so much for being here today. We'll be getting some of the tips just to get and see what have you learned from today's conversation. If you have something that you'd love to add onto what you've done today, please feel free through our WhatsApp number 0721 105 105. Tuambie ni nini yo umesikia ni very personal to you. If you're that person mwenye unaendanga unatestia fruits sokoni kama ni mzuri ndio buy, guilty as charged, then that means that you're wrong. Kama wewe ni wale watu wa kuoshewa mboga na maji yenye tu iko alafu inakatwa na ukienda home hauioshi tena vizuri, that means that you could be taking something that is very harmful to your body for you and your family. Yeah, so you have to be very powerful, to be very careful. We have had a powerful discussion. By the way, mimi na feel kama a lot of things they've touched on what we've done. Brenda, what do you think? Una feel kama vitu zingine ni doc hapo umekuwa personal?
Yeah, smocha.
Thought so.
Smocha.
Hapo kwa smocha.
Me wacha tu niseme.
Guilty as charged.
Are officially over.
No, but I don't think it's over. Maybe it's just to check and make sure that whatever you're consuming is clean. And also for the people, because I know we have the people who sell and they're watching us, make sure that whatever it is that you're selling is clean. And they know that the PHOs, there's a so I've been into business kidogo, so I know. Please remember, Pinapo Drew, the business plus. So we know for the people who are selling smochas, they have in Itongwadre, they have to have the certificate, your health. How is it called?
The medical certificate.
Medical certificate.
But
Wanaitanga medical.
We don't give them.
Why?
Because, well, until we regulate it, so we give them zoning. That is when we can give them, because that is illegal business to us.
Hey,
because
talk about that.
One, they don't have a toilet, so where do they go to the toilet?
But the toilet's in town.
No, they don't have a toilet.
And they wash their hands.
No. How do they wash their hands? And they don't have water in them.
Hey, that's a whole discussion of policy and policy making.
Yes.
We'll have to have a discussion around that.
Yeah, we're looking at that. We are reviewing our Food and Safety Act.
Yeah.
Cap 254 of Kenya.
Yeah.
And we are looking at how we can incorporate and regulate street food.
Yeah.
Because that one will now think of having the zones that will be controlled.
Okay.
And that is a more sectoral thing where every prayer you have to pray their role.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah.
But that is it. But as of now, kwa sababu bado unauza, just make sure that you're cleaning your kachumbari with clean water, treated water. Make sure that ukishike hiyo smoking unauzia mtu usishike with bare hands, at least have gloves or something, and they're very, very, very clean. Sawa?
No, I would not agree on that.
Why?
Don't buy something that you think it will bring you an infection.
Okay.
Yes.
So, quite too careful.
Quite too careful.
I take back my words.
Quite
too careful.
Buy your smokies and go cooked in your house.
Okay.
Carry them.
Okay.
In your dish.
Okay.
Eat them.
Personal opinion.
Yes.
Personal opinion. All right. So that is it. Brenda, please take us through some of the tips that you've gotten from today's conversation.
Okay. For today's tips, mostly it's entailing health and hygiene a lot.
Yeah.
So the first tip was that cholera is an acute diarrheal disease caused by ingesting food or water contaminated with Vibrio cholerae, the bacterium responsible for the infection. And wacha tu niseme another thing. The things I usually see out here while working. Okay, there is this time mvua ilikuwa imenyesha and nilikuwa naenda hiyo side town hapa juu. So there is this market that is near us. So you know that market. And women usually sell mboga za kienyeji. And it was really raining and the dirt water was passing around where they were selling the vegetables. Na mboga zimewekwa chini. So you can just get what is going on here.
Yes.
The doc said most of what we consume, including the vegetables, is we have to take care of what we consume. So this is taken through water contaminated, and I had a question for her. Maybe she can answer that later on. Maji ya kurefill, is it okay for us to use it, or is that also?
Well, it all depends with the source. Where do those people get their water?
Okay.
Yes.
So, okay. And also another thing I have to say, it's a comment. I really admire the way Wazungus wanakwanga, the people from the Western culture, more developed countries. They usually have health inspectors. So they usually go to restaurants. Our it was more chef, by the way, they could be inspected also time and time again to just make sure that they're maintaining high health standards for the safety of all of us.
Okay.
So the second point was symptoms of cholera typically include profuse watery diarrhea that resembles rice water, as the doc said, and abdominal cramps. He also said vomiting. She also said vomiting. Vomiting is there. And if the disease is left untreated, cholera can lead to, my villagers are not happy. Cholera can lead to severe dehydration and death within hours, especially for vulnerable individuals. The doctor said that it all depends with how our immunity is. If you have a weaker immunity, then you are more likely to succumb to the disease. And the last point was that the treatment primarily involves rehydration using oral rehydration salts, ORS, and also she mentioned some antibiotics?
Yes.
And the last point, cholera is caused by poor sanitation and poor hygiene practices. Also, a story. When I usually go home, my home is in Vihiga, my hometown. So huwa tunapitia like route ya Kisumu. And okay, for Kisumu mostly, it's not that it's an observation. Okay, it's something that has been there for like a period of time, that Kisumu usually has higher rates of cholera. I don't know if our dog can confirm. So I'm usually scared of buying food from the street vendors, like cheapo. I usually wait for it. I usually wait until I get home. That's when I can eat. Or I buy snacks that are already packed.
I think that could be because of
the moment we have Migori. Migori has cholera cases. We have a few in Nairobi, and I think a few in coastal region. But it's
so the leading is
hygiene practices. Yes.
All right.
And
I hear.
You know, some cultures also brings about that because the practices and culture. Differentiating them there.
But it's purely about hygiene practices.
Hygiene practices.
I hear. So we need to be very careful with what we're eating outside. As Brenda, you said, hata kama unasikia njaa sana, make sure that whatever you're eating is clean, because we always say that prevention is better than cure. And we've been told that cholera can kill in like 24 hours. It's that serious. Like 24 hours. So if you're out there, you're selling food, please make sure that you're maintaining the right hygiene standards. If you're going out, I'm speaking to everyone in this room and everyone who's listening, and you're eating something that is being sold by vendors, please make sure that they are clean. So that is it. Brenda, what from the conversation, would you say that as a person you're maintaining 100% hygiene? Not you laughing in bombastic side eyes.
I'm trying. I'm not really that bad.
Hand washing?
I wash my hands often.
With soap and water?
With soap and water. And also, a closing remark, just say, I did home science, and there was some things our teacher used to tell us. It was it was part of the learning. It was that most people usually succumb to illnesses because of ignorance and because of lack of knowledge. But now we have been educated of how we should handle our hygiene, and now we should not be ignorant about it. So, that's all.
Yeah, you know, I've thought of 11 here during the times of ignorance. Grace was sufficient. Grace was there. But now that you know, utakuwa kule una feel tuka guilt hapa, inakwambia wewe haujaona vile ni chafu na unakula tu, you know, because now you know, you have the information. Yeah, so I think that is it. Thank you so much, Brenda, for that particular session.
Okay.
Thank you so much for being here. We say that you are our guest of honor. Thank you so much, Doc, for coming and explaining the whole topic of cholera. We've been able to understand very well what that is about. So just a hint, next week we'll be having an amazing conversation. We'll be having a gyna. So if you have any question that you'd want to ask a gyna, please feel free to ask but next week. Okay? So we'll be talking about that. Tumesema, hiyo ni mambo ya next week. But for now, thank you so much for being here. We'll be having an amazing lineup for you from now mpaka late night. Okay, but of course that tells you we have lunch hours from 12:30 to 2:30. Do not miss out. If you're in Nakuru, make sure ukuje hapa kanisani. That would be really great. Yeah, Kingdom Seekers Fellowship. The word says we're told 3. I got that by his name. He's there. So ukiweza kukuja wewe mwenyewe, even better. But if you're outside, say Nairobi, in Mombasa, outside Nakuru, you can always follow on our social media pages. But of course on MBCI TV and radio, we'll also be live then. Na najua kwamba utabarikiwa. Thank you so much for being here. God bless you. Have an amazing rest of the day. Tunawapenda sana. Bye bye.